Hey, before we get started, does anybody know if Willy's in? But what's so funny? Is Willy in? Does anybody feel if Willy's in? What? I don't. What? If you have to ask, it's not big enough. I don't. I don't even know what that means. What are you talking about?
Go Argos, go, go, go!
What's up, everybody? This is Drew from Section 116, ArgosEndzone.com. Time for Week 15 action. Season's flying by as the Argos travel to Montreal to take on the Alouettes. As always, you can click the Show More button on your YouTube channel, jump to chapter you want to see. We'll get things rolling with a look back at what happened last week. Not a lot of positives to recap last week, folks. The Argos fell to the Red Blacks in Ottawa. What you saw was the Argos' inability to move the ball on offense. Looks like the Lefevre experiment is over. Drew Willy came in the second half, and you can see he doesn't have any timing with his receivers as yet as he was overthrowing guys left and right. With starter snaps this week in practice, we'll hopefully see a more competent or more connected Willy with his receivers. That sounds so dirty. But the Argos defense didn't play bad. They were put in some horrible situations based on the offensive ability to move the ball, causing them to press a little bit more. And the Argos special teams, which has consistently been able to produce points for the team, failed as well. Here, a lot of them missed a 54-yard field goal late in the first half, which resulted in a 108-yard return touchdown the other way, and that was pretty much the deal breaker for the rest of the game. Here's the situation, guys. The Argos have lost a tiebreaker against Ottawa and Hamilton. With Edmonton looming large from the west in a crossover situation, the Argos have pretty much got to win the rest of the season out to get to the postseason. They've got a lot of work ahead of them. The good news about Week 15 is that the Argos are playing a division rival in Montreal, and if there's a team in the East that's in a bigger shambles than the Argos, it's the Alouettes. Head coach Jim Popp stepped down. Duron Carter's still a distraction in social media. The team is in trouble. They're not being able to produce very well, and unless they create that us against the world vibe, I'm assuming it's going to continue this week, which will mean an Argos sweep of the Alouettes this season. Also, the Argos will be starting Drew Willy, his first career start for the Argonauts. Again, as I said in the recap, hopefully a week of starter snaps will get him better timing with his receivers. There were reports of an injury through midweek, but the last report I heard anyways, I put this off as long as I could, the last report that I heard was that Willy will start on Sunday against Montreal. This is two teams that are really driven by their defenses. They kind of play a field position game, and so whichever team can continue to put drives together on offense, move the ball down the field and get in position so that their special teams can get the points. The key is getting points on every single drive. To me, the two big keys to victory, getting points on every single drive and avoid turnovers. You do that, regardless of how exciting the game is, you're probably going to come out on top. And the Argos have got that type of offense that can be exciting. So hopefully that Willy's got some good timing them with the guys like Gurley and Hazelton that make those great catches, and Elliott and Spencer that contribute so well. Again, Brandon Whitaker, big fan, as that guy does a little bit of everything. It'll be interesting to see what type of offense you see from the Argonauts with the fourth different starting quarterback this season. Wow, that hurts when you verbalize it. Yeesh. But again, the team's got to keep rolling. If this is someone had said that I guess mathematically they got to win 4 of these last 5 games to have a shot at playoffs. I guess the upside is they could be going into playoffs on an upswing if they've been able to. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's see them win in Montreal this week first. For guys to keep an eye on this week, obviously on offense, we're going to keep an eye on number 2 quarterback Drew Willy. Again, very first start with the Toronto Argonauts in Montreal. If he's got a chance to shine in his debut, this is the team you want to do it against. The potential is there. It's just a question of whether he's got his timing with those receivers and they've got the right game plan to move the ball down the field against a very effective front seven from the Montreal Alouettes. So keep an eye on number 2, Drew Willy on offense. On defense, number 28, Brandon Isaac. The veteran linebacker has been playing that captain's role in a big way. The last couple of weeks, you've seen him stepping up, both on the field and on the sidelines, as he is one of those emotional players, doing a lot to try to engage the rest of his teammates and get them up to his level of engagement. He's been playing very well the last couple of weeks. I'm hoping that's going to continue, as we're going to need that example moving forward through October in the hopes of trying to develop a playoff push. So again, When the Argos got the ball, number 2, Drew Willy. When they don't, number 28, Brandon Isaac. Crunching numbers through past performances, the Argos are supposed to come out on top about 25-24, as both defenses have been kind of porous when you're adding everything together here. That just seems like a cop-out. I mean, that just seems too logical. I can't go that way. So, yeah, in my head, the new quarterback clicks with everybody. Everything just starts rolling, and the defense is dominant. Again, with Montreal being in the situation they are in coming into the new starting head coach, I'm thinking that they may be a little bit of disarray rather than a rallying cry. So that's what I'm saying. The Argos blow this one out. Sure, why not? Argos come out on top on this one, 35-12. Good thing I had this on. Bank it! That'll wrap things up here for Week 15. Hope you had some fun. Like, comment, share on this video so we know everybody's out there everybody's watching. We'll keep doing it. Follow us on the social media feeds, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. We post semi-regularly. Hopefully we're moderately entertaining, maybe even a smidge informative. But again, we're going to keep this really brief because, there's not a lot of positive to talk about. If anybody has to be in Montreal, that's a decent road trip, I've been told. One of these years, the Argos End Zone crew is going to make that voyage on the Via Rail. It's real simple back and forth. This would be a good game for it, too, because Sunday afternoon, 1 o'clock kickoff means you're back in plenty of time back to the Big Smoke to get back to work there. But if you're not there, get in front of the TV for 1 o'clock. Forgive me, I didn't look it up to see which TSN channel is going to have it because they got a ton of NFL on the go here this Sunday. But again, find your Argos, make some noise. I'm feeling a little nostalgic. Hopefully this will be the rallying cry for the club. Because, hey, they're watching. Right. So, until next time, this is Drew from Section 116, ArgosEndzone.com, reminding you to ride the rail, and we ride it hard.
Toronto, go!